Hello guys, so sorry I've been away a lot. It's been months since I've done my last video. We sort of wanted to get some studio lights so that the videos would be better and things like that, and I've had to get a new hard drive for my computer so we've got more space for videos because I had almost no space to edit anything, so that's why. So today's tutorial is going to be a makeup routine that I've been doing practically for the last couple of weeks. I've been really liking sort of like a fresh faced look, I guess you could say. Nice, I've got my Nars foundation finally. I managed to get it from like a, I think it's a place called Urban Retreat, I think. Yeah, because it's always sold out on Nars.com. And it was free delivery, so yay! Yeah, so it's sort of fresh faced, a little bit autumny because it is autumn. It's not an autumn look, I would say. But you could mix around some colours. I've used like a purpley eyeshadow. You could use brown or sort of dark umbery red or orange or something. Instead, you could use a darker lip. I don't know. It's just something that you can sort of tweak a little bit around using colours that you like yourself. But yeah, it's just one that I've been using every day. I thought I'd share it because it's quite nice and easy to do. It's just a lovely look. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and keep on watching. Right, so I started off by cleansing and moisturising my face. I also put primer on, which is the Decay. You can't actually see the writing, it's all rubbed off. As you can see, that's my favourite primer ever. It's the best thing for covering up pores. I'm going to start off by using the Nars Sheer Matte Foundation. This, I can't believe it's taken me so long to get this thing. It's brilliant. I haven't got a pump for it though because they're sold out everywhere, so I just need to be careful with it. Yeah, but it's just great for sort of giving your skin a nice glow and for evening out skin tone. Next I'm going to use my 17 Stay Time Concealer. It's alright as a concealer-ish, but I find it's the only one that's pale enough for me. The Collection 2001 I used to love because it's got brilliant coverage, but it's too orange for me. So this one. It's not great on coverage, it's alright, it sort of brightens a little bit, but it is the perfect colour for me. Just put that under my eyes and using the Beauty Blender, which is fantastic for putting on concealer. Just want to pat that in. I always do my eyes first on the Beauty Blender and then go on to any blemishes or redness. Then I'm just going to put that on my chin, around my nose, not any areas that are red. My skin's terrible. Now I'm just going to dab that in. I'm just going to let that sort of settle into the skin a bit. I'm going to use my Archery brow tint, which is almost gone. I mean, the other end that's twisted all the way up and it's completely gone. I'm just going to use the remains of this on my eyebrows, just filling in as naturally as possible. Give it a bit of extra body. Oh, girls! Then I'm just going to use a clear mascara. I think this is by like Natural Collection or something. It's just really cheap. Well, it might be Collection 2000. And this is just a plain cheap mascara that I use on my brows. A lot of people get sort of brow gels and things like that, but you don't need to spend a load of money on it. You just need to get a cheap clear mascara and that'll do the job just fine. I'm just going to brush them into place. Set them. Then I'm going to go in with my Illamasqua powder foundation in just 115, the shade hasn't got a name. I haven't got a normal powder at the moment, so I'm just using this as my setting powder and also to give me a bit of extra coverage. I'm just using the Real Techniques buffing brush. It works lovely just to set everything. It's not a great foundation just on its own. It doesn't give a lot of coverage, but it does give a nice sort of glow to your skin. I'm just going through the T-zone with this. Just dabbing it in. So it doesn't sort of disturb any of the makeup underneath. I think I particularly need this as a powder at the moment because my skin's not great. So it does give me a nice bit of extra coverage on top of the foundation and concealer. I'm just going over any problem areas. Bring that down. Then using Real Techniques contour brush, I'm just going to use that for the blusher. And to get the most sort of natural effect with blush, I always find what I'm using is the Sleek Blush by 3 in Lantern Squash and Pumpkin Pie, I think. I'm going to use the orange, the Pumpkin Pie, because I think it flatters my skin tone and it just gives a nice warmth to the face. So I just like to sort of go around in a circle, get a bit on the brush, then just circle it on the back of my hand like this, just to get a lot of the excess off. Then I'm just going to run that on top of my cheekbones and on my cheek. So it's very natural and minimal. There we go. And on the back of my hand to get the excess off. I don't normally like a lot of colour on my cheeks because I just don't think it looks quite right. But just a very small amount just does give a nice sort of coloured blush. I'm just going to cover any mistakes with the buffing brush. Then using my Topshop highlighter, which I don't think they actually do anymore, but I find it is a beautiful pearly colour, would Crescent Moon. I'm just going to dab a little bit on the top of the contour brush. Just run that along the top of my cheekbone. In a sort of C motion. Yes, so drawing a C up into the brow bone. Then on my eyes, I'm just going to use the number 7 Stay Perfect Eye Mousse. They don't do this anymore, unfortunately. They are the best things. They're so easy to use and they give a gorgeous colour with just the tiniest amount of product. Just going to pop a little bit on the end of my finger. This one is in a gorgeous sort of metallic-y, violet silver colour. It's called Pewter. I'm so sad that they don't do this anymore because I'm always set the brown one I've got and I use that a lot. They're just so perfect for It's so easy to put on. Just all over the eye. Just gives a lovely finish and it's so easy to use. This is not a very autumny sort of colour, but I just like it because it sort of opens up the eyes a bit more than, like I say, brown would. So now I'm just going to use the Maybelline gel eyeliner with the brush that comes with it, because I find that's the best brush. And I'm going to create sort of like a winged effect, so I'm just going to go up. So use the mirror if you can see that. I just have to do gel eyeliner really close. I'll use the bigger moment I do. Just going to go up. And then look back. Creating that triangle for the wing. And then I'm just going to drag it towards the eye. You could leave it like that if you wanted, but it just doesn't suit me, so I'm just going to take it like a thin line, you know, all the way around. Just take that a bit thicker in. Just check that we're same. Yep. Right, and once that's done and I'm happy with it, I will go on to the mascara. At the moment I'm using 17 Backlash. I got this free when I bought my concealers, and I honestly didn't think it was going to be this good, and it is a really, really good mascara. Normally I don't sort of go for cheapy ones. I like to either go for sort of max factor ones, which I know are really good, but they don't last very long, or my ultimate favourite is Chanel Volume. I said I'm not sure how much it is, but it is cheap, and I really didn't expect it to be so good. I would say it's a good dupe for Illamasqua Mascara, which sort of gives a defined look. It lengthens a bit, it volumizes a bit, but it sort of defines lashes more than anything. But I haven't got enough money really to get my favourite Chanel Volume mascara, so I'm just making do with this, and it's really good. So I'm happy with it so far. I'm just going to zigzag that through the lashes. I'm going to use about 2 coats of this on the top lashes and then one on the bottom. I find you really do have to sort of zigzag right to the ends of the lashes with this mascara, otherwise it's not going to lengthen too much. So you really do need to sort of make sure that mascara is going all the way to the ends to get that extra length. And then just to finish off, I'm just going to use number 7. I don't know what this is called anymore because it's all rubbed off, as does all my packaging. I use it so often, but it's just like a number 7 lip balm, like those original sort of Clinique ones. It's just like a lovely sheer orange with a bit of sparkle in it. I'm just going to use that on the lips. Just dab it on to get a nice natural effect. Yeah, and there is the finished look. It's not really an autumny look, but I guess it's good for spring, but it's just what I'm liking at the moment. Yeah, that's all done. Thanks for watching, guys, and please like, subscribe, share, whatever. All the links and everything will be in the description box below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye! Oh, and I've got purple hair, by the way. Almost. Half. I wanted to go all purple, but it's too high maintenance. If I did that, I'd have to lighten the whole hair. It would look awesome because it would all be purple, but then I'd get dark roots coming through. It just wouldn't look quite right, I don't think. So I ombre'd it, or my mum ombre'd it for me, and then I used the Schwarzkopf Punk Purple or something it's called. Stuff on it. As it always does. Yeah, it's called Punk Purple, but it's gone sort of like a pink now. It's been on for probably about 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, yeah. And it's sort of gone a pink, sort of orangey peachy colour because it does wash out quite quickly. It's the Ultra Live Brights, I think. But I don't know, I kind of like it how it is now. I wish it sort of stayed longer as it was sort of originally, like that purple, that little bit there. But it's mainly sort of like a salmony peachy pink. But yeah, it looks alright. It's sort of multi-tonal now rather than just purple. I wish I'd taken a picture because I can't remember how it looked now when it's purple. But I'm going to wait for this to sort of, yeah, I could top it up if I wanted, but I'm going to wait until it sort of all fades out. Then I'm going to put the blue in that I got. I can't remember what it was called now. I think it's called Electric Blue. So look forward to that.